David, a real exciting game of football this evening at Broadwood Stadium. How do you reflect on the way the team carried out their game plan?
I love the performance. We come off the back of a difficult game at the weekend where one of the things that we were really on the players about was our energy, particularly on turnovers when we lose the ball in the attacking half of the pitch in particular. I thought tonight, we picked a front three tonight that we felt would bring that. Robbie, Tony and Roscoe really brought that in abundance tonight, and it made obviously Cumbernauld rush how they wanted to play, particularly in their half of the pitch, and I thought that was a real part of how we wanted to play. And I think we looked the way we got the first goal, it simply came off the back of never giving up when the game turned over and we pressed, and obviously Tony steps on and takes round the keeper and gets the goal. So, but it was not just that. I think we showed a lot of control, a lot of calmness, created a lot of good opportunities, and that's obviously an area that we felt tonight we could have done better, even though we scored the 3 goals. We felt there was a couple of players in there tonight that could have scored maybe 2 or 3 more themselves. The 2 goals that we lost were 2 areas that we spoke about at half time. We thought set plays could have been an area that we need to really focus on. I know we're down at 10 minutes at that point, but we still would try and make sure it's an area that we want to do better at. It's an area that we can't train particularly well because we give the focus and the structure and the responsibilities to the players in the box. It's to go and to attack the ball the way Cumbernauld do, and they do it really well. It's difficult for us to go and train that because we might not necessarily have the players that replicate that on the training pitch, so we've got to try and make sure the players learn from those moments when they happen. Another area we thought we could do a little bit better at was off the attacking headers in that middle part of the pitch, so that when the second phase drops we're alive to those moments. So that was the 2 threats we felt that they brought, and obviously they scored 2 goals from it. But as I say, I've got to really talk the players up in terms of how they reacted to those setbacks. They stayed true to how we wanted to play. They scored 2 excellent goals to go and win the game, so a lot of credit for them in that.
You said on Saturday following the Bo'ness United game that the team seemed to lack a bit of energy. Did you get the reaction that you were looking for tonight? Yeah,
I have to say that the Bo'ness game, it wasn't for the full game. It was, we felt particularly the first half, but yeah, we did get that tonight. There's no question we got that tonight, and that's credit to the players. But that's something we want to be as a team. We don't want to be pick and choose when you decide to go and press on turnovers specifically, as we spoke about. It's just how we want to be. That's got to be a real identity in what we are as a team. When we lose the ball, we want it back. If we don't get it back, we put them under pressure, and if we put them under pressure and get the goal as we did in the first one, then even better. But if not, the worst you get is maybe a ball going in the area of the pitch that we can pick up, restart our attack and sustain the pressure. So listen, it's credit to the lads, and even if we'd drawn the game 2 each, I'd still generally be pleased about the performance, but I'm delighted with the fact that we've managed to go and win the game, thoroughly deserved. And as I say, a lot of credit to the players to stay true to how we want to be, how we want to look as a team, and have real character and personality to stay in the game.
The squad carried their intensity throughout to the final minutes of the game, especially going down a goal, and that certainly paid off with Lewis getting the final winning goal at the last minute.
Definitely. I think that's a lot of credit to the players and the fitness levels that they have. Obviously the staff, Callum and the sports science team that work with the players to ensure that they've got the capacity to go and do that, not for part of the game, but for as much as they possibly can. We always said to the guys, look, if it gets to a point where you feel as if, or we can see that we've ran the race, then we'll go guys to the bench that can go make a difference and make those changes. Tonight I have to say, particularly look at Tony and Ross, who've went the full 90 at the same level, still carrying the threat and still maintaining quality at the same time. Great for them. I know Tony will have been frustrated having not started recently in the last few games. That's part of being in this squad. You're going to be challenged. You're going to have players on the bench that want to play and want to come and take your place. So, great credit to the lads that have stood up to that, and we look forward to the game at the weekend to try and make sure that is replicated. We tied up in the areas where we've lost the goals, but we're absolutely continuing what we look like out of possession, and particularly in the attacking threat. But we want to be more ruthless in around the box.
You always say that there's opportunities within this squad, and with some players being on international duties, some of the younger boys came in to make their mark. How pleased are you with the way that they performed tonight?
Delighted. You've got 2005 centre back in Greg Allen, you've got a 2004 right back, Jack Harness, unfortunately has picked up an injury tonight. We'll see how that goes tomorrow. 2004 midfielder Charlie Lindsay, Robbie Ewers in 2004, so right through the team there's young players in there, so they're always learning, they're always trying to find ways to make sure that they understand what the game might look like as they go above the academy level. And tonight Cumbernauld challenged us tonight. That wasn't an easy game, that was a tough game, and we've stood up to that, but as I say, still play the way we play, and you can see the younger ones growing in their belief that although they're going against older players, they can still play the way we play, but they need to play quicker. They need to defend quicker. They need to make sure that they stand up to certain physical challenges. And I don't mean physical in the sense of anything wrong. I just mean the fact that they're older, more senior players that are further developed in their stage of their journey. So our lads have done that really well tonight. we've lost maybe 1 or 2 headers more than we should or we would like to, so we want to get better at that. I don't think that's anything on timing, but that's something we look at to try and make sure we keep getting better in those areas.